So my name is Brian Brock. I'm one of the co-founders, co-owners of the shop. My partner's name is Brian Kafua. He's the master barber. And the shop's called the Fitting Room Toronto. It's a spot on Dundas Street West, 1389. And it's just a unique spot for guys to come and hang out, get a service, maybe meet someone, network. Obviously today we've done some special things in the space, so we try and keep things interesting and never have the same experience twice. But you know what, it was me and my partner Brian. He's been cutting for over 10 years and he was ready to finally start his own thing. And he said he couldn't do it alone. And I'm a super creative guy, but I also love combining my passions with like business and challenging myself. So when we started brainstorming ideas, the fitting room popped up and both of us said, hey, you know what, this could be that one thing that Toronto's missing for men's barbershops. You know, we've got incredible spaces in the city, great barbers, but there was just this one thing missing, and it was something about celebrating the culture and everything that goes on inside the shop. And then once we figured that out, we said, you know what, let's give this a go. And because we are in Little Portugal, you know, it only made sense for us to do a soccer-related event. So we teamed up with Adidas, we teamed up with Carlsberg, and together we put together this crazy activation that really just celebrates soccer, the game, the sport. You can tell, you know, by just the environment, you know, AstroTurf on the floor, full build out with soccer ball, cleats, athletes sponsored. It's just like literally another really good excuse to bring people in the space and watch the game, celebrate, meet someone new again, have a beer, cheers, you know? And these types of things is what, to us anyways, helps build community. Because at the end of the day, everyone's gonna need a haircut. But there's a difference between coming in and getting a service and going versus building that relationship and making it a place that feels like home. That's really what an event like today is. Barbecue, good food, good drinks, good people. What brands have the ability to do that maybe not a small startup or entrepreneurs like ourselves get to do is they have the ability to have working budgets for marketing, right? Those budgets, if used properly, can actually impact people. Instead of just like that typical ad you see on TV or sponsored like post on Instagram. When you actually bring people into a space and it's built out, there's an activation, there's an experience that people can feel, touch, actually relate to, I think that's where the brand power comes in, because if their goals and morals and, you know, brand aesthetics match with ours, together, ideally we're able to create something that no one else has done before. I just love being challenged, and if it's creative, incredible. If it's business, I'm up for it. If it's combining the two and there's a passion behind it, I love that. And if there's a way to affect change, positive change I should say, anything I can do to do that is, I'll be good for the rest of my life. So if I can take on projects like a barbershop or like a One Love TO or even like the Remix project, if I can take these things on, put in my 110% and actually make something come from it, I'm good.